think we are live. Hello. Welcome to Game 5, the Stanley Cup Final. I'm going to give you a play-by-play commentary of the action. They're just about through the national anthem at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. And with the series 3-1, Florida has to pull out all the stops to win this one. Matthew Tkachuk not playing tonight, so some different guys are going to have to step up for the Florida Panthers as the Fortress comes alive out of the national anthem. 50 Cent will sound the siren. That much closer to puck drop. Like I said, no Matthew Tkachuk, but that is the only change. Going in for him, I had it written down. Let me just see here. It is number 14, Denisenko, on the fourth line. So we'll look out for him. But the game is finally underway. The Panthers dump it in. Around the net it goes. Shea Theodore chases it. Sent back the other way by the Panthers, where McNabb will hit it up the near side in his own zone. And it's out to the neutral zone for Gustav Forsling. Oh, will hit it right back in, and around the boards it goes. And once again, McNabb is there fighting for it along the near side boards. Tkachuk's there. Lindell gets it free right onto the stick of Jonathan Marchessault. And he'll hit it up the far side boards, but it's hit into the bench. That's a whistle. 30 seconds gone. Game number 5. Gonna update the scoreboard here. Might make me lag a little bit. Well, it's still not ready to go. So, during the next stoppage, we'll get that going, hopefully. Carter Verhaeghe will come in for the draw and win it. Here's a slap shot blocked by Mark Stahl on the shot. Here comes Carrier. He shoots it right on Bobrovsky. He saved that one. From the near side boards, it's turned over. Kolasar skating towards the net on the right side. A wraparound chance. Poke check by Bobrovsky. Now it's on the stick of Carter Verhaeghe. He skates up the right wing boards into the Vegas zone. He stops and is hit down. Big hit there by Nicholas Waugh. Vegas with the puck. Haig up the near side. Hits it around the boards into the Florida zone. Mark Stone turns it over, and here comes Florida. Sam Bennett shoots right into the glove of Aiden Hill for another stoppage. Bobrovsky with a 12-5 record this postseason, 2.5 goals against average. On the other side, Aiden Hill, 10-4 record, 211 goals against average, 2 shutouts, 934 save percentage. Face off to the left of Aiden Hill on the right dot. There's the scoreboard. It's one by the Panthers. Right back to Ekblad at the blue line. He hits it around the boards, back behind the net for Ryan Lomberg. He can't get it away from Haig and Stone, but it's turned over on the Panthers exit, or on the Vegas exit, and the shot was blocked. Ekblad, top of the circle to the left side, back to the point, a shot blocked in front. It was Forsling on that shot as Vegas dumps it in. Stone gets it behind the net, out front it goes. Shea Theodore can't control it. There's a player on his knees. That's Stevenson in the corner as Vegas gets it loose to Theodore at the point. Shot was tipped wide. Scrummy action here as Barbashev and Ekblad go at it in the corner. A Panthers player goes down as Ekblad gets it free. Eric Stahl hits it behind the net for Cousins. Back to Ekblad. And up and out of the zone. Hidden by the Panthers. Aiden Hill will pass it to McNabb. And it'll be turned over by Eichel. Here's Lundell moving in. What a poke check by Aiden Hill. Wow, bad turnover there by, I believe it was Jack Eichel. And Aiden Hill keeps this a tied game. Not even 3 minutes in. Florida has it in their own zone. Radko Gudas skates out over the red line into the Vegas zone. He shoots right into the red basket of Hill for a whistle, and down goes Gudas. As Riley Smith took him out after he took a shot at Aiden Hill. No love lost in Vegas. 17:09 remaining in the first period. As you see, Eichel just fell right off his stick. Lundell moved right in. Saved by Hill. Gudas giving Hill a snow shower after the whistle. Florida likes to get under the skin of these Vegas players. Florida leading in shots, 4-1. Well, they've had the majority of chances so far. It's going to need to stay that way if they want to win this game and send the series back to Sunrise for Game 6. Brendan Montour off the faceoff. His shot is blocked in front. Rebounds there. It goes to the far side of the net wide. Still behind the net there. It was Denisenko. Gotta remember that name. Denisenko, 14. He almost had a goal as Vegas ices the puck. See the shot here by Montour, blocked in front by Martinez, and a diving backhanded attempt by Denisenko on the rebound would have had him his first National Hockey League goal. But it bounced right over his stick. He gets a head tap on the bench for that good effort. And the puck is dropped once again. Vegas won the draw and they get it out. Here comes the Golden Knights. Around the net it goes. Carlson to the point. Turned over. Here comes Sam Reinhart into the zone. Reinhart surveying his options to the right wing side in the corner. Pressured by Haig. It's stuck there in the corner. It's loose to Carter Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe hits it back the other way. Around, behind the net it goes for Reinhart. Now it's loose in the left wing boards for Bennett. Back to, it was Reinhart. Bennett can't accept the pass, and it goes out to the neutral zone. And right back in for Florida, Verhaeghe. He shoots from the point. That was stopped. Bennett screening. Kolesar gets the puck behind his net, gives it to McNabb, and out of the zone it goes. Kolesar can't accept the pass from Nicholas Waugh, and it's hit right back in for Florida. They'll dump and change. Vegas hits it all the way down behind the net of Bobrovsky. No icing. He turns it over, and it's a shot and a save by Bobrovsky. Shea Theodore on that shot. Came right out loose to the right dot. Stone with the pass on that one from the corner. Right into the chest of Bobrovsky. For another whistle. 15-18 remaining in the first period. Face off to the left of Bobrovsky. Looks like it's Barkov and Stevenson up. Stevenson gets thrown out of the draw. It's won by Barkov. Panthers trying to control the puck in the neutral zone. Lundell can't get it from Stevenson. He hits it in for Mark Stone on the right side. Puck is tipped wide of the net. Stone sends it around the boards. Stepping up is McNabb. And it's loose to Stevenson. He shoots it wide from the point. Stone again, hits it around the boards. Stevens there on the left side, hits it back the other way. Mark Stahl's first to it, but he can't control it from Stone. Stone skating towards the point on the right wing boards. Back the other way, behind the net. Barbashev trying to grab it, but it's loose to Lundell. And out of the zone for Duclair. Duclair will hit it in. Right on Hill. Vegas with the puck once again in their own zone. It's a shot and a save by Bobrovsky. Eichel on that shot. Back the other way for Florida. Carter Verhaeghe. Hit off the puck by Eichel, and he gets a hit from Colin White in behind the Vegas net, but it's Vegas right back the other way for Barbashev. Out front, Marchessault. He'll leave it for Eichel. Marchessault should have just taken the shot there as Martinez passes it to Barbashev, and back to the point for Pietrangelo, down to Eichel in the right wing corner. Eichel skating towards the point to Pietrangelo at the point. He shoots wide. And it's cleared out by Florida. Martinez wants to come right back in with it on the left side. He gets it across and a block on that shot. Big chance for Vegas. William Karlsson on the shot and a bigger block. With 13:32 to go in the period, they'll go to commercial break. First one of the game. Florida leading in shots 5-3. No penalties. Florida with more hits. And both teams with their fair share of chances. Early in game number 5. Had some viewers on the last stream. Not sure if there's anyone tonight. I should have started a little bit early, or earlier than I did. Scroll down the scoreboard a little bit. That should be good. They're back from commercial break. Looks like Carter Verhaeghe was shaken up a little bit after a hit from Sam Bennett, his own teammate, on Eichel. Verhaeghe was right there. Kind of caught a little bit of the shoulder of Bennett with his head. Or perhaps his upper back. Still on the bench. Seems like he's all right. Face off to the left of Sergei Bobrovsky. Won by the Panthers. Josh Mahura behind his own net. Pressured by Vegas. Cousins is able to... Yes, he is able to get it out to the neutral zone, just barely. Here's Ryan Lombark with the rush. His shot is blocked by Haig, who is right in front of him along the left wing boards. Karlsson can't get it out. A shot by Eric Stahl. Save. Rebound went wide. Another chance for Florida. Add that to their shot total. 6-3 now. Gudas chases the puck back to his own zone. And we'll hold it there. He flips it up the right side. And all the way in. No icing. White Cloud behind his own net. Hits it up the right side, out to the neutral zone, but Florida takes control. Duclair to Barkov with the entry. Duclair looking out front. No one's there on the left side. It's Mark Stahl looking across to Lundell. Turned over to Kolasar. Kolasar will skate right in. On the backhand, his shot is saved. Would have went wide, but I believe Bobrovsky got the blocker on that one as the puck is loose to Theodore at the point. His slapper saved by Bobrovsky with the right pad. With a lot of traffic in front. What a save there. Shea Theodore in his own zone with the puck. He'll flip it up the left side. Brett Howden is hit by Ekblad, even though he didn't have the puck. And it looks like that's going to be an interference penalty. Yes, it will be. Interference on Ekblad. Vegas will get the first power play of the game with 12:07 remaining in this period. See the slapper by Theodore. Not much air on it. Bobrovsky with the good position and got the right pad on that one, stopping it. And you see Howden trying to get to the loose puck. Hip checked by Ekblad as the puck went down low in the Florida zone. And that's 2 minutes for interference to Aaron Ekblad, the Florida assistant captain. They're smoothing over the ice in Bobrovsky's crease. Had that problem in Florida late in the game. They had to bring out the water bottle and use the puck to smooth over perhaps a hole or a soft spot in the ice in the crease. Forget whose crease it was. But Vegas down in shots by 2, 6-4. They'll have a power play once this delay is resolved. Of course, you can only wonder, two hot climates perhaps causing these ice issues. Of course, Las Vegas and Florida, both very hot this time of year. Stevenson will win the faceoff. Back to Jack Eichel. He'll get it to Theodore at the point. Fake the slapper. Back to Eichel. Back to Theodore at the point. Over to the right side. Moving in. A shot was wide by Marchessault. And the puck went out to the neutral zone. Theodore grabs it. Passes it back to Eichel, who skates through the neutral zone and into the Florida zone. Eichel passes it back to Theodore to Stone. Back to Theodore. And over to Marchessault on the right side. Back to Theodore at the point. Over to Eichel on the left dot. He fanned on the shot. Theodore to Marchessault. Shot save. Rebounds there. Gotten to the end boards. Stevenson to Stone. Back to Theodore at the point. He moves in. Over to Eichel. In front for Marchessault. What a save by Bobrovsky on the tip. Ooh, you see Theodore to Eichel on the left wing, just below the dot. Was able to find Marchessault for the one-time tip as he got loose next to the left circle in the slot, right into the pads of Bobrovsky for a whistle. It went. 1:11 remaining on the power play. Stevenson will just barely win the faceoff as Eichel turns it over, and it's cleared out by Florida. A minute to go on their power play. Shea Theodore starts from his own zone. He's pressured by Lundell. He gives it back to Stevenson, who will skate through the neutral zone and into the Panthers zone. He gives it to Stone, who is pressured by Montour, but it's loose to Theodore at the point. Over to the right side. Marchessault shot on the dot. Rebound is taken care of by Lundell, but it's hit down by Eichel. They couldn't clear it for a second, but they eventually do as Barkov skates it out and into the Vegas zone and is wasting time here. So he'll skate it back to the neutral zone and pass it back to his own zone for Forsling, who will hit it all the way down the ice. That wasted lots of time there as Eric Stahl pressures Aiden Hill behind his own net. It's okay, though, for Vegas. Pietrangelo has it with 15 seconds to go on their power play. Here's William Karlsson through the neutral zone. Makes the entry. He hits it around the boards. Reinhardt's first to the puck, but it's loose there. And Florida is able to clear it to the neutral zone. That'll kill the Ekblad penalty. Nicholas Waugh trying to get around Gudas for the puck, but Reinhardt is able to take it and pass it up to Eric Stahl, who can't control it, and it's loose to Martinez, who gets it over to Pietrangelo, and he'll dump it in deep. Riley Smith first to it on the left wing boards. Smith trying to get it loose to Kolasar. He does. Kolasar moving towards the net. Out front, Smith. He fanned on the one-time slapper. Florida was able to clear. And Vegas hit it right back in. Big hit by Kolasar along the benches. Verhaeghe's hit off the puck by Whitecloud, but perhaps a penalty, yes, on Vegas. It's going to be on Kolasar. Perhaps some extracurricular activity after that good hit along the bench. We'll have to see. It was Sam Bennett who took the hit. And then an extra hit after the original hit. That'll go for interference or perhaps roughing. After this commercial break, Florida was on the power play. Whew. Lots of action so far. Both teams now tied in shots, 6-6. Florida leading in face-off percentage with a 2-3 ratio on that. Vegas not able to capitalize on their power play. They were able to get 2 shots. But now it's Florida with the man advantage when we come back from the commercial. Will be called for interference. They're back from commercial break. Paul Maurice is interviewed by Jackie Redmond from TNT. Panthers have an 8-3 record on the road this postseason. Howard and Waugh out there for Vegas. Waugh on the faceoff. He can't win it from, I believe it was Verhaeghe. Perhaps Reinhardt. Maybe Bennett. Who knows? Those are the 3 forwards as the Panthers have the puck. Bennett back to Montour. He barely keeps it in on the line and hits it deep. Or no, he didn't. That's offsides. Montour not so sure about that, and I'm not either. It looked like he might have kept that one in. But 20 seconds into the Florida power play, we'll have a neutral zone faceoff. Reinhardt, Barkov, Bennett, left to right are the forwards. Montour on the defensive side. Gets the wind face-off. Passes it back to Reinhardt, who skates through the neutral zone and dumps it in deep. Around the net it goes to the left wing and back to the right wing. It's hit for William Karlsson, who will hit it all the way down. Not the best start to this Florida power play as Bobrovsky holds it for Montour behind his own net. Montour up the right side to Verhaeghe and hit back into the Florida zone. Now it's Sam Reinhart for Verhaeghe on the entry. Verhaeghe out front to Barkov! What a save by Hill! And that one's cleared to the neutral zone. I believe Hill got a pad on it. As right back in comes Florida, and right back out they go. Here comes Stone with a 2-on-1 with Stevenson. Stone makes a move, shoots, and scores! Mark Stone, short-handed, 1-0 Vegas. Wow! Talk about a momentum shift, a crazy chance on one end and a goal on the other. Down a man is Vegas, but they're up a goal. Barkov tried to make a move on Hill after he got the cross-crease pass. Couldn't make it work. Stone faked the shot, made the move, took the shot, put it in the back of the net. Vegas with the first goal of Game 5. They've won the face-off after the goal and dump it deep. A bad Florida power play just gets worse. But here they come. Down goes a Florida player, perhaps with a stick. No call, I believe, coming. Duclair on the right side to the corner for Lundell. Stevenson intercepted that pass, and Vegas clears it once again. 15 seconds to go on the power play. 7:33, excuse me, remaining in the first period. Florida can't get the entry. Lundell circles back in the neutral zone, and that will kill the power play. It's on the near side boards. Vegas can't take control, stepping up, and a shot went wide by Florida. And it's taken over at the blue line. Here comes Riley Smith. Slapper. Save by Bobrovsky in the glove. What a save on the go-ahead slap shot. Still not sure if Aiden Hill got a piece of that Barkov chance. But that would have been a huge contributor to the Stone goal, obviously. But either way, it was kept out of the net and put into the Florida net, breaking the tie. Marchessault's shot is blocked. Vegas can't keep it in. Lomberg pressuring the Vegas defense, but the puck will go into the benches out of play. Second postseason career shorthanded goal for Mark Stone. The Vegas captain leading his team to a 1-0 go-ahead goal. Faceoff will be at center ice, won by Florida and dumped in by Montour. Around the boards it goes. Kept in momentarily by Mark Stahl, but hit right back in as it eventually did go out. Lomberg taking possession in the neutral zone, and he hits it in. Whitecloud first to it in the corner, hits it around the boards, and it goes out. Up another potential 2-on-1. Eichel has Barbashev. Eichel shoots, blocked, rebound, loose in the crease. Is it loose? They score! Haig! 2-0! Bobrovsky cannot believe it. He thought he had it tied up, and just like that, a 2-0 lead for Vegas. You see, Eichel shot it on the backhand. What a save by Bobrovsky with the blocker. It was loose in the crease. He thought he had it tied up. Let's get the overhead here. Oh, that's loose. And Haig put it right in. That'll be a good goal. I don't think there was any interference with Bobrovsky. Unless Barbashev, he was kind of poking there for a second into Bobrovsky's stomach area as he laid on the ice. And it looks like this one will count. Florida bench getting an explanation. Bobrovsky lost his stick. It actually kept in the puck after he saved it with his blocker. But it's Nick Hague, the Vegas defenseman, assisted by Eichel and Whitecloud. 2-0 as they drop the puck. Florida dumps it in. Around the boards it went. Ragutis has it. He shoots it. Reinhart couldn't get the rebound in. And Vegas clears. Verhaeghe in his own zone. Hit to the neutral zone. And in for Sam Bennett. Over to Reinhart on the right side. Looking across. Couldn't get a shot. I believe was Verhaeghe. Mahura kept it in. Turned over to Howden. Brett Howden for Mark Stone, who had the first goal of this game. Tries to get it to Howden in front. It's saved by Bobrovsky. Howden never got the shot. It was just Bobrovsky saved the Stone go-ahead pass attempt. Would have went in the net if Bobrovsky didn't get a pad on it. That's Hague's second goal of the postseason. Vegas turns it over in the neutral zone. Barkov can't get the pass to Forsling. He goes into the neutral zone, and it was offsides on the re-entry. As looks like Barkov was stopped by Hill on that chance on the power play. That led to a shorthanded goal by Mark Stone, and then another 2-on-1. Jack Eichel making some moves. Bobrovsky made a save. The puck was loose in the crease. Hague got the rebound, made it 2-0, and we're off to the final commercial break of the period. Let's look at some stats here. Vegas now up in shots 11-8. Florida still leading in faceoff percentage. 2 penalties to either side. No power play goals. So both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. 1 penalty to either side. I believe it said 2 penalties. 2 penalties in total, 1 to either side. Vegas leading in blocks. Florida leading in hits. And Florida, they got on a good start at the beginning of this game. But where we are now is far away from that. Stone's 9th of the playoffs was unassisted at 11:52 of the first period. Hague's 2nd of the playoffs, the 2nd goal in the game, assisted by Eichel and Marchessault, 13:41 of the first period as they are back from commercial break. It'll be a neutral zone faceoff after Florida was offsides. Vegas wins the faceoff back to their own zone. Shea Theodore behind his own net hits it around the boards. Florida can't keep it in, and it goes all the way down to the Panthers zone where Bobrovsky will hit it around the boards as it keeps going there. Florida gets it out to the neutral zone, but Waugh will take control, but perhaps it went or hit someone on the bench as a whistle came. So it was a bad turnover by Mark Stahl at the Vegas blue line, which led to that go-ahead chance, making it 2-0. As they showed on the replay, Hague, the 2nd goal scorer, hits it around the boards in the Florida zone. Mark Stahl's first to it. He gets it loose out to the neutral zone, but Hague's there on his blue line. He tried to hit it in. Now it's an offsides by Vegas. Amadio was too quick to cross the line. Another neutral zone faceoff coming with 4:45 remaining in the first period. Vegas with a 2 games advantage in this final series and a 2-goal advantage in what could be the final game of the series. Mark Stahl for Verhaeghe. He hits it in. It's blocked down, though, at the blue line, but it's kept in. Verhaeghe on the right side in the corner, circling back, and he shoots it on the right dot. It's blocked. Sam Bennett gets the rebound. Out front! No shot was made, or the shot that was made was hit wide. No shot on goal was made as Vegas ices the puck. Aiden Hill with 2 great stops so far, one on Lundell and one on Barkov. Got the skate on Barkov's chance, sending it way high and wide. This face-off will be to the right of Aiden Hill. Barkov and Carlson on it. Carlson wins it back to Martinez. Smith can't get it out. Florida had a chance, but gave it away. Petrangelo gets it to the neutral zone, where Barkov will hit it back to his defense. Forsling turns it over to Eichel. Eichel is offsides as he entered before Marchessault could take the puck across the line. 3:48 to go in the first. Neutral zone faceoff in front of Florida's bench. Won by Florida. Eric Stahl on that faceoff win. He wins it back to Josh Mahura behind his own net. Turned over again by Florida. Eichel to Whitecloud, over to Haig on the left wing. Across the zone, off the boards. Barbashev trying to get it away from Lomberg. Gudis gets it free to Eric Stahl, and Stahl hits it over to Mahura, who hits it around the boards in the Vegas zone. Lomberg in the corner, digging for it against Whitecloud and Eichel. Cousins comes away with the loose puck around the boards. He sends it. Eric Stahl fighting against Haig for it in the right wing corner now. Cousins gets the loose puck once again for a shot by Mahura. Went wide. No one could tip it in. Eric Stahl once again for Cousins. Trying to get it back to Gudis, but it goes back behind the net. Lomberg can't get it from Whitecloud, but Eric Stahl can. Players on either side fighting for it against the left wing boards. Cousins gets it loose to Mahura at the point. Back to Cousins. Big hit by Eichel. Open ice hit there. Let's hit her into the Vegas zone. Barbashev gets it out. Gudis hits it right back in. Around the boards it goes. Colin White can't get it from Whitecloud. And Stevenson gets it to Howden. Or that was Stone. And it looks like Vegas was offsides with 2:15 to go in the first. Slow-moving first period. But this one period could be the decider of the season. Face off to the right. Sergei Bobrovsky. Verhaeghe and Stevenson on the face-off, won by Stevenson. McNabb on the left wing boards. He shoots it towards the net wide. Stevenson gets it behind the net. He hits it back behind for Howden and to Stone. Stone's saucer pass is hit down by Bennett to the corner. Ekblad gets the loose puck. Gets it to Verhaeghe, who banks it off the glass and out to the neutral zone. Florida gets the entry, tipped in by Reinhardt. Theodore falls to his knees, fighting for it against the end boards. It's loose out front, but Stevenson takes care of that and gets it to center ice, where Forsling will skate it back into his own zone. pass it back to Jack Eichel, or excuse me, Aaron Ekblad. Dumped in by Florida. Duclair falls down, but gets it out front. Verhage couldn't shoot it, and cleared by Vegas once again with 1:17 remaining on the first period clock. Montour for Barkov. Barkov banks it off the inboards. Can't do much with that one, as Vegas is fighting for it. Along the left wing boards, it's loose to the corner, or Pietrangelo will hit it back to the near side around the boards. Martinez can't get it out. Kept in by Lundell momentarily, but eventually it's gotten out by Nicholas Waugh. Montour for Barkov. Makes the entry. Barkov trying to get it on the right wing dot. Montour's slap shot from the point is fanned upon and hit right back in with 30 seconds to go in the first period. Here comes Vegas. Riley Smith along the left wing boards. Gets it over and back to Smith it went. Amadio in the corner. Finding its Forsling. Carlson trying to provide some support. Carlson hit by Eric Stahl. And Nick Cousins grabs a loose puck. Gets it to the left side, where Eric Stahl will dump it in with 5 seconds to go. Vegas clears it all the way down, and that'll be the end of the first period. So Vegas up 2-0 after 20. And we'll be back after the intermission break for the second period of play. Once again, Vegas leading 2-0. We'll be back. See you shortly. back here for the second period. Missed anything in the first. We have a 2-0 Vegas Golden Knights lead after a goal by Mark Stone, shorthanded, and a goal by Nicholas Hague not long after that one. Both on go-ahead rushes for Vegas, and Florida on their heels in the series and on their heels in this game. So, as they're missing Matthew, they're really missing Matthew Tkachuk right now, as of course they are down. But back here for the second period, haven't dropped the puck yet, but Jack Eichel, he's made some plays. He got an assist on the Hague goal, along with Marchessault. No one got any assists on the Stone goal. Players are lined up at the center dot, ready to drop the puck to start the next 20 minutes. Carlson and Barkov on the draw, won by Carlson, and here we go. Dumped in by Theodore on the backhand. Ekblad's first to it in the right wing corner. He can't get it out, and it's hit back to that corner, where Ekblad will try to grab it again. This time, the puck will go out into the neutral zone. Barkov will hit it right back into his own zone for Mark Stahl and over to Forsling. Forsling to the neutral zone. It's hit in. Barkov chasing McNabb behind the Vegas net. Carlson tried to backhand it out. Kept in by Florida. Carlson eventually, oh no, he didn't get it out. Kept in on the line by Forsling. I think Vegas thought they got it out, but it's kept in once again by Lundell. Reinhardt, Mahura trying to get it. Gotten out by Amadio and hit in. Vegas will change. A minute into this second period. Gudis for Verhaeghe. And over to Sam Bennett. He makes the entry. His shot was blocked right away by Alex Pietrangelo. Bennett to the point for Gudis. Shot wide of the net. Perhaps deflected, as there were a lot of players there. Verhaeghe with the entry once again. Bennett couldn't backhand it on net. Stone tried to get the go-ahead pass to Stevenson in the neutral zone, but it's grabbed by Reinhardt. And for Montour in the Florida zone, it's out to the neutral zone and into the Vegas zone for Sam Bennett. Bennett to Verhaeghe. Shot saved by Aiden Hill, and a whistle. 18:23 to go in the second period. Jack Eichel with 24 points in this postseason. That's third all time. 18 of those points are assists. Vegas wins the faceoff in their own zone. Hague gets it out to the neutral zone. Mark Stahl's fighting for it there, and it's loose to Eichel on the Florida blue line with no Florida defenders in front of him, but he didn't have enough speed to get a breakaway. Here's a slap shot by Hague from the point. I believe Bobrovsky got a paddle on that one. Lomberg skies it out to the neutral zone, where it's gloved down by Cousins and hit in. Around the boards it goes to the far side. Hague's first to it. White Cloud keeps it away from the front of the net. Florida, Vegas, or Florida, better as Florida scores! Wow! A shot by Ekblad from the point, found the back of the net. I was distracted by our chat. And hey, you said it, Blackberry. Florida better than Vegas. They've cut into this lead. Make it 2-1. Cousins was able to get the puck away from Barbashev, and that puck had eyes. Nice screen there in front by a Florida player. Couldn't see who it was. Looks like it was Eric Stahl. Lomberg was there as well. So, Florida gets a goal back. And right off the dot, we have a whistle. Nick Cousins perhaps laboring in a little bit of pain on the bench. I believe he'll get an assist for that one. Yeah, Cousins to Ekblad. First assist. assuming it didn't hit Lomberg or Eric Stahl, which I don't believe it did. And we're off again. Florida wins the faceoff. Gudas gets it deep. Vegas is being pressured in their own zone behind the nets. They eventually get it out of that scrum, hit it all the way in to the Florida zone, where Gudas will hit it right back out into the neutral zone, and Vegas will turn it over. Here comes Colin White. His shot blocked by McNabb. It's in the corner. McNabb gets it loose to Shea Theodore. It's up to Keegan Colasar. You bet your life and soul Florida's going to make a comeback. Hey, they're not shy to the comeback. Puck is in the neutral zone and hit in by Keegan Colasar. I'm not sure I bet my life and soul, but there's a pretty good chance this team still has life, especially after that Aaron Ekblad goal. But they're going to have to take it one game at a time, as William Karlsson can't get it to Riley Smith. It's in the Florida zone, in the corner. Florida trying to get it out. Barkov is able to get it all the way down for no icing. The referee was just about to blow the whistle for icing, but it looked like, in his eyes, Martinez got there too quickly, as Amadio has the puck in the Florida zone now. Amadio along the left wing boards, in the corner, and it goes. Duclair for Barkov in their own zone still, over to Verhaeghe. He's in the neutral zone now, and he's hit off the puck by Whitecloud. Stevenson with the puck in his own zone for Whitecloud in the neutral zone. Hits it just past the Florida blue line. Now it's deep as Stevenson hit it into the right wing corner. Stevenson looking out front to Stone. That was blocked, but the pass was blocked. Stone over to Haig, over to Brett Howden. He couldn't get a shot off, but I believe it hit his foot and went on to Bobrovsky. Here comes Florida back the other way. Behind the net it is. Haig with a hit on, I believe it was Eric Stahl, as that puck goes all the way down to the Florida zone. That'll be icing on the Vegas Golden Knights. 15-11 to go in the second period. 2-1 the score. Vegas leading. So they show the Haig pass over to Howden. Oh, it never made its way to Bobrovsky. Stahl got it out. Mark Stahl got it out of there before it did. Florida keeps it in for a shot that went wide. Vegas eventually gets it out by William Karlsson. Stahl hits it right back in. Cousins trying to get to the loose puck. He does. He tried to get it across to Eric Stahl, but a Vegas stick on the way, but it's loose to Lomberg behind the net. And a slap shot on the one time went wide. Wow, what a chance there. Not sure who shot it. That went so fast. But this game stays a one-goal game. Denisenko trying to get to the loose puck, but it goes out of play with 14:28 to go. Let's take a look at this chance again, if they'll show it. I'm not sure it even, I think it went wide. Didn't find Hill's pads or anything. I don't think we're going to get a replay, so cool. Anyways, Vegas leading in shots, 11-10. That would have been Florida's 11th if the one-time slap shot counted. That's a shot on net. But the face-off will be to the right of Aiden Hill. Barkov and Eichel on the draw. Eichel wins it back to McNabb behind his net. McNabb can't get it out. Florida keeps it in, hits it back behind the goal line against the end boards. Duclair trying to get it. Barbashev grabs it, gets it to Marchessault. Marchessault skating on in. He shoots. Saves by Bobrovsky with the blocker. Barbashev trying to get it low to Eichel, but Florida's right on top of that, and here they come. Duclair hits it onto Hill from the red line. He saves that one. McNabb hits it into the neutral zone. Marchessault with the go-ahead pass to Eichel on the left dot on the backhand, saved by Bobrovsky. Eichel to behind the net for Barbashev. Barbashev skating on the near side boards, hits it back behind the net, but Montour is first to it. He gets it to Bennett. The player's lost his stick. It's Jack Eichel. He'll go for a change, but here comes Sam Bennett. He makes the entry with Lundell. Lundell hits it back behind the net. Lundell grabs loose puck along the left wing boards. Gets it deep for Sam Bennett. To the point for Montour. His shot there is tipped and a save by Hill. What a tip by, I believe it was Sam Reinhart. As Vegas has it now in the Florida zone. Waugh can't take control, and Florida has a 3-on-2 for Hagee on the left wing boards. Tried to get it to Bennett for a one-time slapper, but it was hit off his stick, and Vegas coming back the other way now. Carrier along the left wing boards, hit by Mahura. Gudas grabs a loose puck. Now Reinhardt is tied up along the left wing boards, but it's loose to Haig at the point, and over to Whitecloud at the right point. His shot there is saved by Bobrovsky. And a whistle. 12:37 to go in the second period. Go to the first commercial break of the second period. Whew. Florida leading in shots this period, 4-2. One of those 4 shots has found the back of the net. Vegas with one more shot than Florida in the game, 13-12. Vegas with the higher face-off percentage. We're tied in hits at 18. Vegas has 13 blocks, which is 9 more than Florida. 15 giveaways for Vegas, but it was the giveaways by Florida that led to the Vegas goals. Well, at least one of them. Still in commercial break. But we've got a Vegas fan, we've got a Florida fan. I spent the whole first period by myself. That's fine. I'm not here for the views anyways. If you're here with me, I'd gladly have you. But we're back in the second period of play. They show the Montour shot from the point that was tipped by Sam Reinhart. And a good save by Aiden Hill. Had to have good vision for that one. Hit his right pad. Good positioning. Face-off will be to the left of Sergei Bobrovsky. It's won by Vegas. Back to Whitecloud at the point. Whitecloud shot there. Save by Bobrovsky. It's popped up high in front of the net. Riley Smith tried a headbutt. But Florida gets it out and into the Vegas zone, where Hill will hit it for Whitecloud. Whitecloud up for William Karlsson, but it's too far ahead of him. Mahura intercepted it, but it's turned over to Amadio. Amadio, pressured by Cousins, he'll take it into the neutral zone. Nick Cousins for Eric Stahl with the entry along the right wing boards. Stahl back to the point, but it goes out to the neutral zone and hit right back in. Vegas with the puck. It's tipped in by Stevenson and right back out by Florida, but Stone will come right back in. Stone back to the point for McNabb and over to Theodore with the one-time slapper. Wide of the net. High and wide. To the point for McNabb once again. McNabb at the left point. Gets it to Brett Howden, who hits it deep for Stevenson. Chandler Stevenson skating along the left wing boards toward the point. A slapper by McNabb. 93 miles per hour on that one. Went high and wide. Left wing point McNabb hits it around the boards. Forsling's first to it. And Florida gets it out. No takebacks. You bet your life and soul. That's funny. Stevenson gets it down low. Stone can't grab it. Petrangelo can't take possession, and Florida will skate it out. Lundell's pass to Bennett is too far ahead of him, and Vegas will take control in their own zone, but Petrangelo's pressured by Reinhardt. Puck is in the neutral zone, and here comes Vegas with a 2-on-1. Eichel to Barbashev shot. He could not get the shot. He tried to, but it rolled off the end of his stick. As it's out front. Jeez. On Mark Stahl. No shot was made there either. But Vegas has the puck in the right place. It's a backhand by Eichel is blocked in front. Marchessault couldn't get the rebound and go. Wow. More chances for Vegas. Here's Barbashev to Eichel, top of the slot, over to Petrangelo, slap shot wide. To the left point, kept in by Martinez and hit back to the right wing boards by for Barbashev. Barbashev to Petrangelo on the left point. Backhands it deep to Eichel, trying to get it away from the Florida defenders. Eichel to Petrangelo at the point. His shot is tipped onto Bobrovsky for another save. Florida gets it out and into the Vegas zone where they can change. Petrangelo right back the other way for Eichel. Eichel to a shot by Martinez. He scores! Make it 3-1. Alec Martinez, no stranger to big goals in the Stanley Cup final. Vegas with a great push there. And they're rewarded with the goal. Woohoo! Great pass by Petrangelo from the slot of his own zone, up to Eichel. He drops it back to Martinez on the right dot. Found the top left corner. And it's once again a 2-goal lead for Vegas. They'll dump it deep. Colasar hits Mahura off the puck. Carrier trying to grab it. Shot from the point is blocked by Colin White. His stick broken too. Nicholas Waugh in the corner. Dancing around Josh Mahura. To the point for Zach Whitecloud. Whitecloud, top of the point. To Waugh for a shot. Wide of the net. Puck behind the net, taken over by Colasar. He's hit by Gudis. Colasar still with it, though, on the left dot, trying to get it across. It's to Carrier. Now back to Colasar on the right dot. Now over to Whitecloud, top of the slot. He shoots. That's blocked wide. Maybe it got a piece of Bobrovsky. Behind the net is William Karlsson. Non-stop action by Vegas here. Florida can't get it out. Kept in by Amadio. It's loose in the slot. Karlsson kind of took it off the stick of Riley Smith, who could have had a chance to shoot. But Vegas still pressuring. Riley Smith in the corner. Gets it to Karlsson up the left wing boards. Still in the Florida zone. Amadio evades the hit by Gudis. Karlsson in the corner. Now behind the net. Out front. Save by Bobrovsky. Smith now with the puck to McNabb. Back to Smith. Top of the point. Over to Theodore. Top of the right circle. Theodore skating with it, now towards the left side of the zone. Back to McNabb, back to Theodore. His shot from the point, blocked. The rebound sits there. It's loose to Smith, who scores! 4-1! Riley Smith! Wow! Two big goals back to back once again. Boom! McNabb to Theodore at the top of the point. His shot was blocked, but the puck stayed in the slot. Karlsson got it loose to Smith. Behind the back pass, but through the legs. Smith on the right side of the slot, gets it to go. 4-1. Nothing Florida could do about this crazy Vegas Knights push. I don't think I've seen sustained pressure like that in a long time. They deserve those goals. 2 goals in a minute and 45 seconds. Unbelievable. Florida has iced the puck. The lead in shots by Vegas was just at 1. Now it's at, I believe it's at 7. Colin White had his stick broke. So Vegas playing up half a man on that goal. Vegas in the Florida zone once again. Brett Howden along the near side boards. He's hit by Ekblad. And it's taken over by Anton Lundell, who gets it to Duclair in the neutral zone. Anthony Duclair. His pass was blocked out to the neutral zone. Oh, almost a go-ahead pass for a breakaway by Mark Stone, but Florida got a stick on that one. Here comes Vegas anyways, up, but they'll dump and change. Howden won't, though. He'll chase after it. But Florida's got possession behind their goal line. Ekblad to Forsling, still in their own zone. Now it's out to the neutral zone and hit in to the Golden Knights zone, where White Cloud was first to it. Lomberg trying to grab it with Eric Stahl there, fighting for it along the left wing boards. Nick Cousins gets it behind the net. Big hit by Lomberg on Haig. Eric Stahl can't get the puck in the air, and Marchessault skates it into the Florida zone. Barbashev back to Marchessault behind the net. Out front to Eichel. What a play by Marchessault. Crafty play there on that pass. It was a save by Bobrovsky. Marchessault to McNabb, a slap shot. Blocked wide. Mark Stahl, I believe, got a piece of that one. It's hit onto Bobrovsky for a whistle with 5:58. Wait, have they not blown the whistle? Oh, I guess it took them a couple seconds, I guess, but there is a whistle, and we'll go to another commercial break. 2 goals. One by Martinez, one by Riley Smith. It is a 3-goal lead at T-Mobile Arena. Martinez's goal at 10:28 of the second period, assisted by Jack Eichel and Alex Pietrangelo. Riley Smith's goal only a minute and 45 seconds later, assisted by William Karlsson and Shea Theodore. VJK is wildly good this year. Hey, you're exactly right, man. And I think you got to give credit to whoever their goalie coach is, because they have had numerous injuries to their goalies, and Aiden Hill has stepped up big time and complements the rest of this Vegas team very well. And I think having a guy like Jonathan Quick is also helpful. Stanley Cup champion, Conn Smythe winner. One of the best goalies in recent history. Yes, they have gone way up. At a low 2 goals against average and a high save percentage. I believe he has the highest save percentage this postseason. And he's led his Knights to a 3-1 lead in the series, and now to a 4-1 lead in Game 5. As back from commercial break, Bruce Cassidy's interviewed. Former Boston Bruins coach. I am a Bruins fan. I don't know if you can see the Red Sox flag kind of cut off by the chat box and the scoreboard, as Vegas has won the face-off. A shot by Pietrangelo is saved by Bobrovsky. But as it is good to see Cassidy lead a team like this to, well, nothing's guaranteed yet, but it also kind of hurts my heart a little bit that we don't have him anymore, as Florida gets it deep. Sam Reinhart along the right wing boards to Verhaeghe. A shot from the right circle is saved by Hill in the glove and a whistle. 5:22 remaining in the second period. As they show the Alec Martinez goal that won the 2014 Stanley Cup for the Kings in overtime at the Staples Center. As I said, Martinez no stranger to big goals in the Stanley Cup Finals. 4 goals in total in the Stanley Cup Finals, combined with, of course, his appearances with the Kings and this one with the Golden Knights. Florida wins the face-off, and a shot by Montour is blocked. And it goes out to the Florida zone. He's pressured by Howden, and it's turned over to Stone. He can't do anything with that one. Lundell hits it out to the neutral zone. Stone can't hit it down. Barkov grabs it, gets it into the Vegas zone. It's fought. They're fighting for it along the right wing boards, but it's out to the neutral zone where Mark Straw will slap it right back in. Along the right wing boards once again, it's loose to Lundell, and to Cousins. He goes right in on net, and a save by Hill. Right back the other way comes Vegas. Theodore gets it deep. Carrier's first to it behind Bobrovsky. Carrier trying to get around Josh Mahura. On the backhand in front, it's loose. No one can get a shot on net as Wall went behind the net for some reason as White Cloud's shot is tipped wide. Kolesar fighting for it along the end boards. Mahura's first to the loose puck, but Wall will pressure him. He is hit down. Kolesar trying to grab it. So is Barbashev. It's loose to Wall. Oh, he just barely couldn't take control as Barbashev does. He shoots. That's saved. His second shot is tipped away from the net. Eichel to White Cloud at the point. Over to Haig, who has a goal in this game. Eichel, right wing boards. To the point. He skates with it. Now to the left dot. It's a tip by Barbashev that goes wide. And it's hit all the way down by Florida for another icing. Vegas leading 22-14 in shots on goal. As Eichel putting on a skating clinic, puck handling clinic. And Vegas will get another offensive zone faceoff. And they'll win it. Amadio back to Pietrangelo and over to Martinez, who got the third goal. Down low for Amadio and over to Riley Smith, who got the fourth goal. Riley Smith. It's to Pietrangelo to the left side and back to the point for Martinez. His pass is blocked out to the neutral zone, where he'll grab it. Gets it over to Pietrangelo, who passes it ahead to Amadio. His slapper wide of the net. 85 miles per hour on that one. Crazy chance there, like most of Vegas's chances. As Pietrangelo, another go-ahead pass to Stevenson. He drops it back to Howden, and a shot by Stone! Scores! 2 goals for the captain! It's a 4-goal lead! Vegas is running away with this one. Stevenson dropped it back to Howden. Over to Stone on the slap shot. One-timer. Squeaked through Bobrovsky. Back of the net. 5 goals for Vegas. This is wild. Crazy pressure. Scored 3 goals in this period. 4 goals in total combined by both teams. But we're back under play as Vegas hits it into the Florida zone. That'll go for ice. I think that's one Bobrovsky probably wants back. It was a one-time shot. Not much he could have done. Like if it was a like a top corner snipe, but it went through Bobrovsky's pads. So if you talk to him about it, he'd probably say he should have had it. Face off on the right dot, or left dot, excuse me. A shot by Florida was blocked. White Cloud takes the loose puck, and it's cleared to the neutral zone. Forsling will hit it right back in, where it's gloved down by Hill for a whistle. 2:09 to go in the second period. I believe we're going to have our third commercial break of the period, unless we've already had it. Nope, they'll go on commercial break. Mark Stone, his 10th of the postseason. Scored at 17-15. The second period, assisted by Brett Howden and Chandler Stevenson, making it 5-1. Stone got the first goal. He's got the most recent one. Vegas now has 10 more shots than Florida, 24-14. Vegas leads in face-off percentage and blocks. Florida with one more hit than Vegas. Vegas has 20 giveaways to Florida's 9. That's kind of crazy. You would think Florida had more giveaways. I guess they have had the puck more. But regardless, almost through this commercial break. Florida with over double the Panthers shots in this period. Panthers offense is good. Yes, usually, especially when they've got Matthew Tkachuk out there. As said before, they're really missing him now. As just perfect passing by Vegas on the latest goal by Stone. Stevenson to Howden. Right onto the stick of Stone for the one-time shot. They're back from commercial break. Marchessault took the puck away from the Florida defense and made the entry. He gets it to Eichel on the left wing boards, and it's to McNabb at the point. His slapper was blocked. Here comes Anthony Duclair. He'll make the entry. Lundell tried to get it over to Barkov, but he can't glove it down. Montour fighting for it against the right wing boards against Marchessault. Vegas gets it out to the neutral zone where Marchessault will pass it over to Lundell, who skates back to his own zone. Lundell. Now it's Eric Stahl. Cousins hit it through the crease. No one was there. Lomberg's hit down by Howden. And Vegas clears. Forsling in the neutral zone. Over to Eric Stahl. He passes it to Lomberg, who gets it behind Aiden Hill. Around the boards it goes, all the way down for a Vegas icing. Hill has been catching every shot. You're right, not many rebounds for Florida, which decreases their shots on goal. 1:02 remaining in the second period. Face off to the right of Aiden Hill on the left dot. Bennett and Stevenson on the draw. Won by Bennett. Back to Ekblad. A slapper by Forsling. Blocked wide. Here's Mark Stone. He'll skate it out. He gets it to Stevenson, who makes the entry on the left side. Stevenson skating behind the goal line. It's pressed up against the boards in the corner. It's gotten loose. Now it's to the point for Pietrangelo, who hit it right back to that same corner. Amadio behind the net, pressed up against there by Ekblad. It's loose to Verhaeghe, who will skate it out. Tried to get it to Forsling, but it's off of his stick. Martinez can't grab it. Luckily, Carlson did for Vegas, and they clear it. Puck goes off of the stick of Verhaeghe. Pietrangelo grabs it in the neutral zone and hits it in. Gudis will grab it. He can't get it out. Kept in. And it's loose in front for a tip by Amadio. The rebound goes in! Vegas celebrating. I believe that puck went in. The puck, or the ref said, the puck's in the net. With exactly 1.2 seconds remaining, the puck's in the net right now, but there was no goal signal, which is what I was trying to say. Now there's a goal signal. They'll review this, I'm sure. But right now, it's 6-1. Let's see it here. Amadio got the rebound. He was cross-checked in the back. Looked like it went in. Well, eventually it did. I'm not sure if it came after a whistle or the puck was kind of under Bobrovsky, but I believe it was in the back of the net. So this should count. Call the game TKO. Hey. I mean, maybe Florida wishes they could do that. Or both teams, but at the end of the day, still got 20 minutes to play, and that will count. Vegas sneaks in another goal in this period. 4 goals for them. 4-goal scoring explosion in the second period makes the score 6-1 at the end of 40 minutes. Whew, probably the best period any team has had this postseason. So you hope they gotta get it. They gotta make it interesting, right? But I mean, we'll be back, or I'll be back for the third period. Need to take a little break, and I feel like more people join during the intermissions, and I feel like I shouldn't leave, but I need to. My voice can't keep going like this, so I'm a little bit sick right now. But I apologize for that. But we'll definitely be back for the third and final period, and maybe we'll crown a Stanley Cup champion. See you then. heck for the third period of play. They've dropped puck right out of the commercial. Apologize for this. But 20 seconds in, Florida will dump it in. Hill hits it around the boards, but it's kept in by Duclair. Below the goal line, out front it goes. And no shot was made, but Florida still has it. Duclair shoots right into the glove of Hill. Poor whistle. Apologize. I was trying to watch the Red Sox during the intermission, and I had this on in my room here, and wasn't sure if they were going to come back or not. But of course, they came back right out of the commercial break. So apologize for that. Florida gets it out of their zone, and it's dumped in. Well, it's dumped in by Vegas. Florida holding it in their own zone again. Here comes Verhaeghe, makes the entry, takes a shot right into the glove of Hill again for another whistle. Shot just right after he gains the blue line. So, not even a minute into this period yet, but they've dropped the puck again. Vegas wins the faceoff. They can't clear it out of their own zone. It's in deep. Verhaeghe trying to get it away from Pietrangelo, but he's able to get it out and all the way down to the Florida zone. Mark Stahl holds it in front of Bobrovsky. He'll hit it all the way down the ice. No icing. I guess there was a tip made. Fighting for it against the corner. It's loose to Stone, who passes it to Howden in the neutral zone, who gives it back to Haig and over to Whitecloud in the Vegas zone, but now it's tipped in to the Panthers zone, where Bobrovsky will pass it over, and Ekblad will make the exit. Cousins will make the entry into the Vegas zone. It's a tip onto Hill, and he saves that one. A simple shot from the point. Got a tip and a good save with the glove by Hill. Not sure who tipped it, but Vegas in their own zone, trying to get out of it. They do, and they make the entry. It's Nicholas Waugh, but the puck is taken off of his stick by Ekblad. Colasar gets the loose puck in the neutral zone. Theodore to Waugh, but once again, he can't control it. And it's Duclair trying to make the entry. Barkov gets it to Mahura for a shot. It was blocked. Vegas dumps it into the Florida zone. Probably won't be many fireworks in this period, dare I say, as this game is pretty much out of reach. Vegas hits it into the neutral zone. Here comes Florida. Brandon Montour for a shot by Reinhart. Saved by Hill. And another whistle. 3 minutes gone in the third and what could be the final period of the season, as that one tip on Hill was by Lomberg. The gritty fourth liner showing off some hand-eye coordination. Face off to the left of Hill on the right dot. Reinhart and Stevenson. It's won by Stevenson back to Pietrangelo. He'll pass it over to Martinez behind the Vegas net. Martinez trying to get it out. Verhaeghe takes it over at the blue line, passes it to Bennett. Bennett trying to look across, and he couldn't get over to Reinhart. Hill got in the way. Vegas back the other way. It's dumped in deep. Stone and Stevenson will chase Montour, who has it. He gets it over to Sam Reinhart. And it's up for Mark Stahl, who dumps it in on Hill behind the nets. He gets it to Whitecloud. It's stuck in the corner. Verhaeghe trying to get it loose. It's loose to Stone, who gets it out to the red line. Florida comes right back in. Bennett back to Ekblad. Fake the shot. Pass it over to Forsling. Slapper. Saved by Hill. Forsling again with it in the left point, over to Ekblad at the right point, and back to Forsling, who will shoot it again. That one's blocked. Another shot! Also blocked wide. Vegas flips it out to the neutral zone and in. Barbashev and Forsling going at it for the puck. Eichel trying to get it in the corner. Cousins gets it out to center. Ryan Lomberg gets the entry. Goes off a broken stick. It's in the corner. Theodore and Lomberg fall down. It's hit around the boards to Gudis on the near side. Gudis to Cousins at the point. His shot went wide. Behind the net, Theodore hits it out to the neutral zone. And it's flipped in by Vegas. They'll go for a change. Counting down the minutes to the end of this game, barring a crazy, never seen before comeback by the Panthers. Vegas in the Panthers zone. Carrier is harassed by Barkov. Wah to shot by Haig. In front, Kolasar couldn't hit in the rebound. Haig's stick exploded on that shot. Here comes Florida. Shot saved by Hill in the glove for another whistle. 14:35 to go in the third and final period. Game number 5. T-Mobile Arena is rocking. Chance of we want the cup. Face off to the right of Aiden Hill. On the left dot, Sam Bennett, William Karlsson. It's won by Sam Bennett. Mark Stahl's shot from the point went wide of the right post. Montour steps up, gets it for Hagee, who cycles to the point, but it's tipped out by Karlsson. And they have a 2-on-1, and Karlsson passed it right into the skates of Stahl. Didn't have enough speed to complete the 2-on-1. Vegas takes it over in their own zone as Pietrangelo is hit down. Florida keeps it in. Reinhart back to Montour. A slap pass and a shot by, I believe it was Bennett, saved by Hill as the Panthers are offsides. Couldn't be kept in by Montour. And they'll go to the first commercial break of the third period. 13:58 to go in this game. Florida with most of the offense in this period, as I guess you could expect. They have all 7 shots. So not most of the offense, all of the offense coming from the Panthers. They have nothing to be ashamed of. They beat the best team in the history of the regular NHL season. And they made a last place wildcard spot into a Stanley Cup Finals run. They made the playoffs by 1 point, I believe. Could have been the Penguins that made the playoffs instead of the Panthers. But think about all the little things that happened that have caused this final and how things could have went either way. Hello to Sona. How are ya? It's going good. Here for the end of this game. It's looking good for Vegas. And they had one of the best periods of hockey I've ever seen in the second. 4 goals, non-stop pressure. And we're here for it. Glad you're here. They're back from commercial break. Neutral zone face-off in front of the penalty benches. It's won by Florida. Ekblad gets it deep behind the net of Hill. Lomberg pressuring there. It's loose out front. No one was there to shoot it, but Ekblad keeps it on the line. It's shot from there, high and wide. You're in bed, just wanted to see what's up. Yeah. Oh, loose in front. It's covered by Hill. Yeah, glad you're here. I just do this because it's fun for me, but I think it's cool how people that maybe they can't watch the game or they're doing something else, maybe they're at work. This is how they actually see what's going on. How much time left in the third? I believe there's like 13 minutes. Can't see the time right now. There should be, yeah. You can barely see it on the top of the screen on the stream here, but yeah, 3:30 to go in the third as Florida holds it in their own zone. 13:30, not 3:30. It's not that close yet. Here's Mark Stone on a breakaway. He shoots it wide. That would have been for a hat trick. Mark Stone, probably the player of this game, as here comes Barkov. It's loose to declare. What a save by Aiden Hill. Oh my goodness. Flashy glove save. If he didn't already have the save of the playoffs in game one, got across right to left, robbing Duclair of Florida's second goal tonight. And you got to wonder who gets the Conn Smythe. I think Aiden Hill is certainly on the list of potential players. Do I cheer for Florida or Vegas? I don't cheer for either. They're not. My team is the Boston Bruins, unfortunately. I'm just here for some good hockey. But I also don't really care who wins. But here is Bennett. His shot is saved by Aiden Hill. Another go-ahead shot right out front, and another good save. Do you cheer for any particular team? $12:39 to go in the third. Things are looking better and better for Bruce Cassidy and the Golden Knights. Face-off is won by Vegas. And here comes Keegan Colasar along the left wing boards. It's behind the net now. Colasar trying to get it. Gudis does for Florida. And it's out to center ice. Here come the Panthers. Mahura gets it deep. Haig behind his own net. Gets it to White Cloud. And it's back the other way for Vegas in the neutral zone. They dump it in deep. Right onto Bobrovsky. He won't cover. He'll pass it over to his defender. Gudis turns it over. He tripped Barbashev, who attempted to shoot it. I don't believe there's a penalty coming, but Bobrovsky covered it for a whistle. I don't think Cassidy's too happy with this team's play in the third period. They haven't had that many chances. But, this game is all but over in the Knights' favor. Duclair hits it all the way down for Florida Panthers icing. Oh, you cheer for Ottawa. I'm not sure if that is better or worse than being a Bruins fan. At least, well, in terms of what happened with the playoffs. Obviously, Bruins had the best regular season in the history of the regular season in the NHL. But just for a heartbreaking end to that, Theodore's shot is blocked as he broke his stick. A shot by Eichel, and the rebound goes in. Barbashev, 7-1. Adding insult to injury for the Panthers. But at least with the Senators, I mean, I'm not sure if they're kind of in a rebuild stage, right? I'm not sure if anyone expected much of this season. Maybe next season or the one after that. As simple backhanded shot by Eichel. Bobrovsky couldn't get the cover. Barbashev backhanded the loose puck that was in the crease into the net. Holy cats blowout. Yeah, this is tough for the Panthers. But they're still going at it, man. I mean, at least they came out firing in this period. They're not going to go down without a fight. As Reinhart shoots and scores! Just as I say that, Vegas turned it over in their own zone, and beautiful shot by Reinhart finds the back of the net. Now it's 7-2. Ugh. Yeah, Stevenson tried to hit it up the boards. It was kept in the zone. And this puck came to Reinhart, who slapped it right past the blocker of Hill. We're back to a 5-goal game. $11:13 to go in the game. Haig hits it deep. Eric Stahl chases the puck into his own zone. And Gudis gets it out to the neutral zone, where Vegas will hold it now. Riley Smith, his pass is deflected back to his defender Haig, and it's hit in by Vegas. And right back out for Florida, and right back in by Vegas. I love those plays where it's dumped in, and it's hit out, and right back in. It's like a ping pong ball. As Vegas holds the puck in their own zone, it's out to the neutral zone and hit right back in by Ekblad. You won't feel bad wearing your VGK jersey tomorrow. Hey, wait, what are you, a Vegas fan in Sunrise, Florida? that must be interesting. If so, Vegas holds the puck in their own zone once again, with exactly 10 minutes to go in the third period. Vegas dumps it in. Barbashev's first to the puck, the most recent Golden Knights goal scorer, but it's gotten loose to Montour, who will make the entry. Gives it off to Duclair. Back to Montour. He'll hit it around the boards. It's on the far side. Duclair grabs the loose puck. Gets it to Mark Stahl in the corner of the zone. Around the boards it goes again. Montour's shot is blocked. Puck is up high. Stays in play. Lundell shot from the point. That went wide. Mark Stahl in the corner. His pass to the crease taken care of by Marchessault. Here comes Jack Eichel. He'll pass it back to Marchessault. A save by Bobrovsky. Just great passing once again. That could have found the back of the net. It would have been the 8th goal. Good night. Hey, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. That puck goes into the Vegas bench for a whistle and the second commercial break of the final period as the Stanley Cup awaits the Vegas Knights. Barbashev's goal assisted by Eichel and Theodore. 8 is too much winning. Yeah. Good thing Bobrovsky saved it, right? I mean, I've never I don't know. It must be a strange feeling for the Panthers. They know they're going to lose, right? But they have to keep playing. And they've come this far, but they just fall short. And they have to stand on the ice for another 10 minutes. So, as I said, Barbashev's 7th goal of the postseason, which happens to be the 7th goal for the Knights this game, assisted by Eichel and Theodore. Reinhardt's 8th of the postseason, assisted by Sam Bennett, Brandon Montour. Almost through the commercial break. And they're back. It's crazy, all the fans that are outside of T-Mobile Arena in the desert heat. You wonder how this will affect the sports books. Shot by Panthers went wide as we're back from the commercial break. Reinhardt with the puck. It goes behind the net. Bennett can't grab it. Verhaeghe he can. It's to the point for Forsling. To Bennett for a slap shot. No, that's a goal. I thought it hit the post. But, hey, Panthers score another. Not going down without a fight. Sam Bennett with the goal in that one. 7-3. 10 goals in this game. Slap shot from the point was tipped by Pietrangelo. Bar down. What a tip by Alex Pietrangelo. And Sam Bennett will get credit for the goal. We play on. Bobrovsky. He tried to clear it, but it's kept in. Vegas attacking now. Mario behind the goal line. Smith to the point for Haig. Down low for Carlson. Evades the Mark Stahl check. It's loose out front. Bobrovsky can't cover. It's behind the net again. Carlson to the point for... Not sure who that was, to be completely honest. But it's back out to the neutral zone. It was White Cloud, excuse me. Hit right back in by Vegas, and Florida will hit it right back out. And Vegas holds it in the neutral zone. They try to make the entry. Howden for Eichel. Back to Howden. Down low. His shot. High and wide. Bad angle shot. Goes out of play. The Vegas trip is going to be wild tonight. Oh, you lived in Vegas for 5 years. That's cool. I've never been. I'm from Massachusetts. I appreciate the 8 o'clock start time. So, all those fans perhaps having to leave work early to be there or even watch this game. Thank them for their sacrifice. I believe it's a 5 o'clock or maybe it's a 6 o'clock start time on Nevada time. As Theodore gets it out of his own zone. Ekblad chases back behind his own net. Here come the Panthers. Sam Bennett makes the entry, takes the shot, saved by Hill, and another whistle. .6:43 to go in the season. Face off to the right. Baden Hill. Barkov. Yeah, the Panthers have emptied their net. So, last-ditch effort by Paul Maurice to somehow come back. Panthers win the faceoff. Verhaeghe's shot is blocked, and a shot all the way down the ice goes in. Or no, hit the post and came right back out. Excuse me. I could have sworn that went in. Went right off the post, a 200-foot shot. And the Panthers still with life, but another shot goes down the ice by Pietrangelo, wide of the net. That one definitely missed for icing. Who shot that down the ice? It would have been Mark Stone's hat trick. Wow. Hit the post. That's tough. Face off to the right of Aiden Hill. Won by the Knights. Stone shoots again, just wide. Oh my gosh. And that'll go for icing. Marchessault is laughing on the bench. Behind his blue line, just wide of the left post this time. First time he hit the right post. Panthers win the faceoff. Montour to Verhaeghe. Down low to Sam Bennett. Tried to get it across. Stone shoots again. It scores! Hat trick goal! Mark Stone! He finally gets it. As hats litter the ice. Third time's the charm. At least on the shots. Hats continue to rain down on the ice. Florida tried to make a cross zone pass. Stone intercepted it. Rolling puck. Found the back of the net. It was actually up on edge when he shot it, too. Oh, the Vegas captain gets his hat trick, and he'll get his cup in 5 minutes and 54 seconds. Stone's picked out a hat that he wants. Stone with the first goal of the game, short-handed, momentum shifter, and then a beautiful passing play by Stevenson and Howden. Found him for his second. Now a empty net goal for the third of the night for Mark Stone. Go for 10 goals. Hey, I don't. Maybe they'll empty the net again. Who knows? They're still cleaning up the hats. They're even throwing hats out on the strip. Or, well, outside the arena. And looks like they're just going to go to commercial break. All right. They didn't even drop the puck or anything. So I guess this will be the third and final commercial break of the game, or of the period. Not that it matters, but Florida is now leading in shots. And that goes to show, the only reason I say that is because they're still fighting, and props to them for that. They lead 16-4 in shots this period. And if you can't play for the win, play for pride. And they should be proud of how far they've come. But two teams who don't have a cup in their team's history. One of them is going to get it, obviously, and it's going to be Vegas. Of course, Vegas's history isn't as long as Florida's. But after, what is it, 6 years? 6? 5? No, 2018 was their first year, right? So after 5 years, they'll get their cup. Every fan still on their feet as they drop the puck once again. Vegas gets it deep. Here comes Radko Gudas. He'll make the entry. It's Cousins, a shot on the right dot. Rebounds there, goes wide by Lomberg. Another shot. A couple more saves by Hill. Yeah. Ooh. 2018. I'll admit, I was cheering for them in 2018 before I even did any of this streaming stuff. But, I mean, well, I don't know. The Panthers knocked out Boston, so, I mean, props to them for that. But I don't know. I don't know who I want to win. Vegas became hated ever since, like, they lost. They were a Cinderella team. People wanted them to win, and then I don't know. I'm not really sure why, but not many people liked them. And now they're gonna win a cup, so maybe that'll change some people's opinions. Under 5 minutes to go. Vegas dumps it in. That's a big reason why they became hated, because of Marc-Andre, what they did to Marc-Andre Fleury. And, you know, hockey is a business. People aren't going to hate the Kings because they got rid of Jonathan Quick. You got to do what's best for the team. As the Panthers hit it over the glass, out of play, 4:21 to go. 11 goals scored tonight. There you go. Wear your Fleury jersey. I always liked Fleury. Probably my favorite goaltender. That isn't a Boston goaltender. Florida dumps it in. Right on Hill. He'll hit it over to Alec Martinez, who has the third goal in this game. Third Vegas goal. Here comes the Panthers. Lomberg hits it wide of the net on the backhand. It's kept in by Stahl, who shoots wide as well. Vegas hits it all the way down. No icing. Bobrovsky behind his own net for Mahura. He holds it there. 3:40 remaining in the third. It's tipped in by the Panthers. And right back out by Nicholas Waugh. Every fan still on their feet. They're not going to sit down until that cup is theirs. Reinhardt hits it in, but that'll be icing as he was behind the red line. Timer stalled on graphic. Well, I mean, it's still moving. You see how the green line's like going back and forth. It updates every so often. Yeah, I mean, I can't really. I can update. I can reload the page. It's just literally just a view of the Google's scoreboard of the game. Vegas dumps it in. That makes me lag when I do that. Sorry. Should be good now. I hope. Oh no, I'm lagging. Here's to Claire. He couldn't get a shot as he fell behind the net. Nick Hague hits it all the way down for another icing. 2:42 to go. Yeah, it should be good now. I hope. All should be good. The computer I stream on is literally a piece of junk. So if I try to do anything else other than like it can barely work on this. I have to stream in 480p and I can't even reload a page without the whole thing lagging. So Mark Stahl's shot tipped wide off the draw. Vegas skates out with it. Marchessault tries to get around Mark Stahl. Montour takes over the loose puck. 2:25 to go in the third period. Vegas with the puck. Jake Eichel hits it deep. Nick Cousins behind the net of his own. He skates it out to the neutral zone. And it's flipped into the night zone right on Hill. He sticks it aside with 2 minutes to go. Florida keeps it in. Colin Blight. Can't keep it in any longer. Gudis right back in. But Florida is offsides. Anything to delay this celebration. We've had icings. We've had 2 Florida goals. Well, 2 Vegas goals as well. It's crazy that there's been 4 goals in this period. But neutral zone face-off isn't won cleanly, and a second came off the clock, which will even further delay us. There they go. I believe they fixed it. They show Bill Foley, the Vegas Knights owner, 1 minute and 43 seconds away from a Stanley Cup victory as that puck goes out of play. Another neutral zone face-off coming. 1:38 to go. Florida wins the face-off. Gudis hits it in. Hague first to the puck. Vegas hits it right back out. He'll go into the Florida zone. Just barely didn't reach the goal line before Gudis got there. No icing. Counting down the seconds as Florida ices it. 1:13 to go. This place is ready to celebrate. They drop the puck. Vegas wins the faceoff. McNabb's shot is blocked. Theodore's shot reaches Bobrovsky. The rebound. Scores! Nicholas Waugh with the 9th Vegas goal. 9-3. 4 players are tied for the most goals in the Stanley Cup Finals game with 4 scored. The first 3 are Maurice Richard, Ted Lindsay, and Babe Dye. I don't think I've ever heard of that person before. 9, though. Unfortunately, it wasn't Mark Stone, who could have joined that list. It was Nicholas Waugh, who somehow didn't. The puck was loose, and he couldn't. He had an open net. He missed. It went to the other side of the crease. He then shot it in the open net for another goal. And we're under a minute to go before the celebration. 40 seconds remaining. Vegas with the puck in their own zone. McNabb holding it there. 30 seconds left. Mark Stone is the first player to score a hat trick in a cup clinching game since 1922, which is Babe Die. They're just going to hold it in their own zone. Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The players aren't going to wait. They're already on the ice celebrating. The Vegas Golden Knights are your Stanley Cup champions. For the first time in their history. They've won the game 9-3. And they celebrate T-Mobile Arena and outside of T-Mobile Arena. Jack Eichel. So many storylines here. All the years of hurt on the Buffalo Sabres. He gets his cup. Mark Stone. 3 goals in this game. A hat trick. He gets his cup. I don't think he had one before. He's led his team to victory. The Vegas trip is going to be wild, as if it already wasn't. It will be even more wild. Barbashev, St. Louis Blues Cup champion. He gets his cup. Bruce Cassidy, Boston Bruins, who lost the cup to the Blues in 2019. He gets his cup. Jonathan Quick wins another Stanley Cup. And the handshake line is formed. Stone leading it for Vegas. The utmost respect on either side. Marchessault, a former Florida Panther. Sergei Bobrovsky stepped up when his team needed it most, but just barely. Could not come through. Riley Smith, former Bruin, now a Stanley Cup champion. They've thrown these little miniature pink ducks on the ice. I see flamingos, and that's pretty funny. Well, Florida has their rats, and Vegas has their ducks and flamingos, I suppose. Who do we think wins the Conn Smythe? I think it's Aiden Hill. I mean, is there anyone else? I mean, he did show up late in the playoffs. Well, not late, but he didn't start, obviously. But pure celebration on one side and defeat on the other. As the handshakes are over, and after this commercial break, the Knights will get their cup. And we'll stay here for that. Miss the Flamingos. The Flamingo was the first casino in Vegas. Hey, that's good information there. That's cool. Can you explain the pink ducks? They have a countdown on the screen. There's a minute left until the Stanley Cup presentation, apparently, during these commercials. The pink ducks are new. Yeah. But just, I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, if anyone picked Vegas to win the Cup, I mean, at least in the mainstream opinions of hockey, I mean, well, I don't know. At least at the start of the postseason, like, of course, the pick was the Bruins, right? I mean, how could it not be? But Florida fighting from goalie injuries and all kinds of adversity. They're on top of the hockey world. Stone and Aiden Hill embrace are the two best players of this game. William Karlsson, who's been here since day one in Vegas. He's a cup winner. Same with Marchessault. I wore a VGK. I can never say VGK. I want to say VJK for some reason. You wore a t-shirt day one of the season. Told everyone they're going to win the cup. Hey, props to you, man. And congrats that your team has won. Players are lining up to receive the Stanley Cup. George McPhee, the general manager, who selected Jonathan Marchessault, embraces him. You're in Wisconsin now. Well, that's go from Las Vegas to, or yeah, Vegas to Wisconsin. That's a that's a interesting move there. All right, while we wait for this cup, I'm gonna be right back. 2 seconds, I promise you. I'll be right back. We're back. The Conn Smythe is out. I apologize for that. I couldn't. I had to go piss. I'm sorry. You go from New York, Wisconsin to Vegas, back to Wisconsin. Hey, that must. I've never moved in my life. Well, that's not true. I've moved within the same state. I haven't moved states though. But at least you found a team. The Conn Smythe is out. Gary Bettman will make the slow walk out to the trophy on the ice. Will he be booed? I don't know. I can't really hear it. No, they're not booing him. They're cheering him. Party continues outside. As Gary Bettman congratulates the Knights on a great season. Second, it's not the Conn Smythe is not Aiden Hill. Jonathan Marchessault has won the Conn Smythe Award trophy. I believe that's a good choice. If Aiden Hill played the entirety of the playoffs, he probably would have won it, but it's Marchessault. Now we await the Stanley Cup. Here it comes. Being walked out onto the ice. I got a picture with the cup this year. It was at there's a Winter Classic festival the day before the Winter Classic in Boston, and was able to get a picture with this very trophy and touch it, which is very cool. Unfortunately, perhaps that cursed the Bruins because every Bruins fan touched the Stanley Cup. But that beautiful trophy is now Vegas's. You've never gotten the chance. Yeah, I mean, I literally had to wait 2 hours in line for it. So I'd say it's worth it. The wait, at least. But if you can get the chance, it's very cool. Yes, worth it. I mean, it's the greatest trophy in sports. There's only one Stanley Cup. Stone will get the cup first, obviously. He's the captain. I wonder who he hands it to. Hands it to first, that is. Mark Stone, hat trick in this game, will be the first to touch the cup. I almost said the puck. He touched the puck a lot tonight, but there it is. The picture, and he will raise it above his head. He is a Stanley Cup champion. Makes a lap with it, as he should. And he will hand it off to Riley Smith, the former Boston Bruin, who's had a long playing career. He'll make his rounds with the cup. Next up is, who is that? Oh, it's Jonathan Marchessault. I couldn't see. Smith was in the way. Marchessault, as I said, here since day one, as he was selected by George McPhee. He'll hand it off to the other guy who's been here since day one, William Karlsson. Are there any other people who have been here since the original draft? Not sure. Next is, I believe it's McNabb. Yes, it is. You have, yes, but we've gotten the chance to touch the Stanley Cup or have a photo with it as Shea Theodore. He gets the cup next. Did you raise it above your head, Boom, and give it a kiss? William Carrier. Oh, you've been with the team since day one. Oh, okay. Well, you have gotten your chance with the cup too. I know that. But you were drafted by the Vegas Golden Knights. It's Alex Pietrangelo gets it from Carrier. Oh, you couldn't touch it. Me and Nick touched it. Who's next? Martinez, the Kings Cup winner. Is next Jonathan Quick? Yes, it is. He'll hand it off to his Kings teammate, UMass Amherst graduate, Johnny Quick. Who wants it next? Chandler Stevenson. All right. Well, as Jack Eichel gets his chance to lift the cup, I believe that is it. This stream. Thank you so much for being here. I still don't know what your name is, sir, but thanks for being here. Glad your Knights won. Boom, I'm glad your team won since you've apparently been with them since day one. Barbashev lifts the cup. Great stream. Well done. Thank you. Appreciate it. Glad to be here as Aiden Hill finally gets the cup. You would think he would have gotten it earlier, but I hope to do this for a living someday. Who knows? I am studying journalism in college, so I get all the practice I can get, whether it's doing an actual game for my college or doing it in front of a TV screen, streaming it to my YouTube channel, which I barely use anymore. Awesome, you've got this. Thank you, man. Hey, maybe Vegas will be back next year. Who knows? They've got the core. But that's all from me. Have a good night. We'll be back next year. And have a good one.